So basically, anytime black people have something to ourselves, them folks want to be all up in our business. And speaking of which, there's a white woman on TikTok, it seems like she deleted her account, that's getting dragged for one, being up in our business and being a salty hater. Check it out.
I want to ask black people, how would you feel if white people held an event every year on the coast, the South Coast, Gulf Coast, and we called it White Beach Weekend? And black people weren't allowed to attend this event.
So as you saw and heard her ask, well, how would you all feel, you all being black people, if white people decided to have a white beach weekend? Now, that's in response to Black Beach Weekend. From what I understand, it's some sort of a spring break where black beach goers go and party. Now, listen, I looked it up. If you're a prude like me, I don't suggest you do. Now, they're having fun, but there's some other stuff going on, but I digress. So she wanted to know how we would feel. It's like we wouldn't feel anything because we're not really paying attention to you all like that. But since you feel a certain type of way about black people having an event, everywhere y'all go, y'all try to make it exclusively for you, including in other places. I think it was Belize, where the locals had to turn up because y'all tried to rope off the beach, talking about nobody else could be there. And they was like, oh, for real? And they said every time y'all being them folks are there, we gonna be here too because the beach belongs to us. Same thing in Jamaica. Y'all go over there and get tanned all up and want to rope off the beach talking about y'all can't come over here with y'all being the people who already live there. Jamaicans, right? So y'all do it everywhere you go. You have these resorts. There's a whole beach, Bruce Beach in Los Angeles, that was taken from black people and commandeered by people who look like that white woman who was asking how they feel that way. Y'all got beaches everywhere that we can't go to. But yet, because black people want to rope off something and it's a weekend. It ain't like they took the beach like y'all taking the beaches. They took a weekend partying and then they going back to their black lives. But you feel a certain, how would you feel that way? We don't care. We don't feel anything. In fact, if you like me, we ain't even trying to be all up and around y'all like that. Now listen. Back in the day, Demetra Kaye, yes, I did try to rhyme. I went to the club. Yes, I did. I was at the club every weekend when I was 19 and 20. Now, when I had my daughter, the club stopped. But when I was up in there, hitting the Cabbage Patch and my rayons and my cross colors and all that, there was always one or two white girls on the black side, because the club I went to, they had like a white side where, they was doing rock and roll and stuff. And there was a black side where we was doing what black people do. And everywhere you look, or every time you look, rather, there was a white girl or two with her homegirl up in there, just all up in there. I was like, damn, we can't have nothing for ourselves. So how would we feel? We don't care. But if we had to feel a certain way, we don't like it. What we don't like is when you come to our areas and try to take it and tell us we can't be where we already are. Like, what are we supposed to do? Just poof, disappear? So ain't no reason for you to be salty. You could go on any beach in America. I'm sure there's a lot of white beaches where if I was to go as a black woman, I would get looked at funny, or I would even be asked, I'm sorry, do you live here? I bet there's a lot of places in Martha's Vineyard somewhere. If I was to go and, spread out my beach towel with my ice cooler, I wouldn't be there long before somebody looked like her come up to me and is like, oh, do you live here? Do you know somebody here? Y'all get me up out of there so fast. So stop worrying about what we doing on a weekend and worry about your people going and taking whole beaches from black people all over the world. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.